I want to introduce Mark from the West Vail Christy Sports. Thanks, man.
Hey, good to see you.
So we see you in the wintertime a bunch.
Yeah.
This is your first time in for the summer.
Yeah, right.
And you're kind of running the West Vail program, kind of behind the McDonald's area, and it's all, the focus there is all bike, right?
Yep, so over in West Vail, we have a full-service bike shop, a little different from any other Christie's here in town. So we're a Trek and a Scott dealer, so we do rentals and service there.
So you have a little bit of everything in terms of the Trek line. You don't carry the whole line, but you have e-bikes. I've seen those there.
Yeah.
In case somebody doesn't want to pedal a lot, but you also have these rad full suspension bikes.
Yeah,
and you said you put this together yesterday.
Yep. So this is one of our rental bikes. I'd say our bread and butter at the West Vail store is mountain.
So this is just a rental bike.
Yep.
But this is a high-end bike. This isn't just a low-budge bike. This is the real deal.
Yep. So this is one of the bikes that features, 3 key features that are in a high-end bike, but you're going to find it in a lower price point. So this bike retails for $24.99, but you're going to find, your seat dropper, your 1x11 system.
Well, you don't just say seat dropper. What do we do
we're
on
going to
it?
go through it, buddy, and then a good shock. So if you push down on that lever right there, say you're sitting down, you're about to go downhill, you're going to push down on that, the weight sitting on the seat's going to drop it. So now when you're going downhill, you can drop your weight back, the seat's not in the way.
Right.
It feels like a smaller bike, which is pretty cool. So it's a little more nimble going downhill.
And it allows you to kind of get back over the back of the bike a little bit too, so you're not so far forward.
It keeps the traction on the tire, keeps your weight back.
But then when you're cranking uphill, then we just push the button and it comes up.
So you get to the bottom of like Lee's way, you want to go back up, hit that switch, now it comes right back up to your original.
Does it come up fast?
Height. Comes up pretty fast.
So what if you're like hovering over it and you hit the button? Does it come up that fast?
Cross your fingers, close your eyes. No, it's not that fast.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
What else?
Awesome feature. So nowadays, the new norm on mountain bikes, you're going to see a 1x11 system, so 1 gear up front. That eliminates the front derailleur and front shifter, so a little bit lighter, a little cleaner look to it, and just simpler. And that gives you a higher climbing gear in the back. So this particular one's a 1x11, so it has a 42 tooth in the back. You're also going to now see what's called Eagle, which is a 1x12 system, where it has a 50 tooth, which is even bigger climbing gear.
That's pretty neat.
It's kind of the new
I've never ridden a bike that has that ratio, that system.
Simplifies it, makes it easy to climb, gives you everything you need.
Now, let's say if someone doesn't want a full suspension, they want a hardtail, or they want, what do you suggest? What do you have there for them? Everything?
Oh, we have a bit of everything. Trek does a bike called the Marlin, which comes in a 27-inch tire and a 29-inch tire. It's a good entry-level sort of bike for, you're just out here for a couple weeks, want to have a bike to ride around. Those things are awesome. We also rent them as well.
So a couple years ago, the 29 thing was a big deal. Is it still big, or are you seeing a shift in that 29?
So 29 and 27 is kind of the new norm these days.
The new 29?
So 29 is going to be easier climbing and less rolling resistance, so it's going to be a little easier downhill, but 27 is going to be more nimble. So you see 27s on more of the free ride sort of bikes, like the downhill bikes, or just the trail bikes for guys that want to have more maneuverability on them.
And do you offer any guided tours?
Ooh, unfortunately not.
Okay, I'm just checking. I'm just double checking.
Can't show you all the secrets.
How about e-bikes?
E-bikes, yeah, definitely. E-bikes is the new rage for sure. We do rent the Trek Dual Sport Pluses, which is a pedal assist e-bike. They're pretty sweet because the battery's hidden in the top tube, so you don't really tell that it's an e-bike. It doesn't have that crazy electric sound.
For those people that don't want to.
Yeah.
They want the convenience of an e-bike, but don't want people to know they're on an e-bike.
The beauty with those is you could do like twice the distance with the same sort of effort, which is sweet. So if you want to go travel, cover some ground, we see a lot of people that want to go like up Vail Pass, but they came from like sea level. They can come from West Vail and actually do that ride on an e-bike and come back.
Oh, that's pretty handy. So they get a little bit of exercise.
They're still getting exercise,
but they're not having to work so hard where they would be sucking a valve or trying to catch their breath the whole time.
And it's gotten a lot of people that got out of the bike sort of sport back into it because it's a little, a little easier in the knees, just a little user friendly. It's pretty fun. All
right, so West Vail, stop by and say hi to Mark and the team. Rent some bikes and check out their full retail collection also of Scott and Trek. Mark, thanks for coming in.
Good seeing you.
Good to see you. We have a Watch and Win coming up in just a minute. Stay tuned for that and more Good Morning Vail.